6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister at a meeting with Tajik President in Dushanbe today discussed areas of mutual cooperation. Shehbaz Sharif has directed all relevant institutions to remain high alert during monsoon season. Information Minister has emphasized need for strong economic relations between Pakistan and Canada. World Sports Journalist Day is being observed today to mark services of sports journalists in promoting sports. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has expressed concern over passage of 3 new criminal laws in Indian Parliament to stifle dissent voices. 17 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza Strip. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has highlighted Pakistan's unlimited potential for international investment in energy, minerals, industry, agriculture and other sectors. During his meeting with Tajik President Emomali Rahman in Dushanbe today, he discussed mutual cooperation between the two countries in different fields. Prime Minister invited the Tajik President to invest in Pakistan in various sectors and expand regional and social ties between the two countries. On the occasion, the Tajik President emphasized long-standing brotherly relations between Pakistan and Tajikistan. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar has emphasized for strong economic relations between Pakistan and Canada. Talking to Canadian High Commissioner Leslie Scanlon in Islamabad today, he said the two countries have a long-standing and multilateral relationship. He said Canada is Pakistan's main development partner. The Canadian High Commissioner was appreciative of government's economic initiatives. Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony Chaudhry Saleh Hussain has emphasized on the role of Islamic scholars in maintaining unity, brotherhood and peace in the country, especially during Muharram al-Haram. Addressing a meeting of leading scholars and religious leaders at the Council of Islamic Ideology in Islamabad today, he said the remaining roots of extremism and radicalism in the country are being eradicated. Speaking on the occasion, the chairman of the council, Dr. Raghib Naimi, said the Azm-e-Istehkam initiative would strengthen the National Action Plan and achieve the desired outcomes for peace. He said promoting a separate code of conduct, especially for Muharram al-Haram, is necessary to maintain law and order. Minister of State for Information Technology and Telecommunication Shahzad Fatma Khaja has said Pakistan is actively supporting exports and investments in IT industry. Addressing Global Digital Economy Conference in Beijing today, she said government is embarking upon the National Digitalization Program. Highlighting the potential of Pakistan-China collaboration in the field of IT, Shahzad Fatma said the integration of digital technologies into CPEC's projects holds the promise of unlocking new avenues of economic growth, job creation and sustainable development. President Asif Ali Zardari has summoned the Senate session on Thursday at 5 in the evening. The session has been summoned under Article 54(1) of the Constitution of Pakistan. Former Federal Minister and senior leader of Awami National Party, Ghulam Ahmad Belor, called on President Asif Ali Zardari in Islamabad today. They discussed overall political security and law and order situation of the country. The president emphasized that all political parties need to work together for economic and political stability of the country. He said consultation and consensus with all political parties on important national issues is inevitable. This is Radio Pakistan. World Sports Journalist Day was observed today to mark the services of sports journalists for the promotion of sports. World Sports Journalist Day is celebrated to urge members of sporting media to strive for excellence in their professional work. In this connection, addressing a function in Islamabad today, the Chairman, Prime Minister Youth Program Rana Mashood Ahmad Khan said sports academies will be established to promote different games in the country. He said the youth are also being supported under the Talent Hunt program. Meanwhile, in her message on the day, Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz said sports journalists play a crucial role in fostering a passion for sports among the youth. She said sports reporters played a positive role in covering the first Pink Games for female athletes in Punjab. On the other hand, in his message on the occasion of World Sports Journalists Day, the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Chief Minister Ali Amin Gandapur said the government would take all possible measures for the welfare of sports journalists. He said the purpose of celebrating this day was to highlight the role and importance of sports journalists for the promotion of sports. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, senior APHC leader and Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Freedom Party chairman Shabir Ahmad Shah has expressed concern over the passing of 3 new criminal laws by Indian Parliament, which grant sweeping powers to Indian forces and agencies to stifle dissent voices. Illegally detained Shabir Ahmad Shah, in a message from New Delhi's Tihar jail, said these laws will lead further erosion and civil liberties in the disputed territory. National Conference Vice President Umar Abdullah, in a statement in Srinagar, also expressed concerns over the potential misuse of the newly enforced laws. In another development, India's judicial tribunals have upheld the ban on 2 IIOJK-based pro-freedom organization, Tehreek-e-Hurriyat and Muslim League, under the draconian Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Meanwhile, an Indian army soldier committed suicide by shooting himself with his service rifle in Gorez area of Bandipora district, raising the number of such deaths among Indian forces personnel to 602 in the occupied territory since January 2007. Pakistan has called for re-evaluation of responsibility to protect doctrine in light of the genocide in Gaza and rights abuses in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This was stated by a permanent representative of Pakistan to the United Nations, Ambassador Munir Akram, while speaking at the 97th plenary meeting of General Assembly in New York. He said the ongoing genocide in Gaza and the worst human rights violations in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir are clear examples of the failure of responsibility to protect, concept, and the prevention of genocide and war crimes against humanity. Ambassador Munir Akram said 2 years ago, Genocide Watch warned of genocide in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, where 900,000 Indian troops are suppressing Kashmiri's quest for freedom. Munir Akram said over 100,000 Kashmiris have been killed, 20,000 women raped, and thousands of people, including 13,000 youth, have been disappeared. Ambassador Akram asked the Special Advisor on the Responsibility to Protect to take cognizance of Pakistan's call and pay special attention to the situation in occupied Jammu and Kashmir and within India. At least 17 Palestinians have been martyred in Israeli airstrikes in different areas of Gaza Strip. The number of Palestinians martyred since the start of the Israeli aggression on Gaza Strip has reached over 37,900. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and humid weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind, thunder shower is expected at isolated places in northeast and central Punjab, Pothohar region, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, southern Sindh, northeast Balochistan, and Kashmir. And now the headlines once again. Prime Minister at a meeting with Tajik President in Dushanbe today discussed areas of mutual cooperation. Shehbaz Sharif has directed all relevant institutions to remain high alert during monsoon season. Information Minister has emphasized need for strong economic relations between Pakistan and Canada. World Sports Journalist Day is being observed today to mark services of sports journalists in promoting sports. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has expressed concern over the passage of 3 new criminal laws in Indian Parliament to stifle dissent voices. 17 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in the Gaza Strip. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the links facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.